What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is March 12, 2023. It is a Sunday, about 3:40 p.m. and we're closed. A lot of crazy things are going around the world right now. If you guys saw the that bank that just closed down, the Simi Valley Bank, I saw some stories of owners that had some banking there and that they're all pulling out their money, and a lot of people didn't, and it's kind of pretty much closed right now. And potentially what they say is, a lot of people can lose their savings on there if it's over 250,000, because the government only has insurance for 250,000 and under. I think if it's single 250 and I don't know what is the joint, like if you're married, but pretty much it's massive what happened. I mean, we're gonna see other things get affected. I haven't even checked what's going on right now, but I know for sure a lot of businesses did get affected. Everybody needs to pay their employees and pay their venues and stuff, and some of the bigger companies, they're gonna get probably destroyed big time, because the smaller ones, if they have the under 250, they're gonna be okay. I heard Monday they're gonna get their money back if it's under 250K, up to 250K. But for the bigger guys, man, they're gonna get freaking in big problems, because you need money to continue your business. And well, it's good for them that they're big, but it's also very bad they work very hard, and something like this that's not none of your fault, even if you were good and your business was good and you just having a bank with them and you get hit, and that's you go downhill because of that. I think that's sad. A lot of people are gonna get, a lot of people in Cali, because this bank was big out here. Simi Valley's not that far from here. I'm sure I probably knew some people that bank with that company. But I'm just really grateful with the tire shop business. What's coming ahead, it's not gonna be nice. Everybody's gonna get affected, but the question is, how much are you gonna get affected, and are you gonna be able to survive, or are you gonna even be able to thrive? I've been preparing for this, and as you can see, the way I prepare is I just keep stocking up tires. When you stock up tires, new and used, you get them at a good price. You pretty much lock them in at a good price. And even if the tire prices go down, I highly doubt it, but let's just say tire prices go down a good amount. When it comes to me, I'm still gonna have, let's say even like the same price as them, but with a better brand. So it doesn't make any difference when it comes to the pricing. I'm still gonna be able to make a profit with the tires that I bought and just stash. But for the tire shop business, I mean, I've been through it before. The last recession, we were like, oh shoot, this is gonna get pretty ugly. Let's see what happens to us. And nothing happened to us. And we're like, oh, nothing happened to us. Wow, that's cool. Like, people still need their tires. People still need their service. I'm on the battlefield every day with talking to the customers, and I do see the customers are affected now. I mean, I've been noticing a while now. I've been telling people, hey, watch out, because here comes the downturn already. I pretty much figure after this summer it's gonna be never how it was again. I think it's not all down here for after summertime. Well, it's already downhill going forward from now. It might be a little peak in the summer, but when it comes to you know, income and I mean, you know, everything, profits and all that, everybody's gonna take a hit, you know. So even tire shops. But the thing is, you know, it's not gonna take us out of business. It's, you know, if you're a strong tire shop, you especially if you prepare yourself with, like, you know, like I did, with just buying and hoarding tires, then you're gonna be good, because, you know, everybody's gonna, you know, need to have money in the future when it comes to their expenses. Everybody's gonna have to buy tires when they're gonna have to sell the tires. So if you have the tires already, you don't gotta buy them. Then all you do is just sell, and you know, it's still gonna be an ongoing thing. It's still gonna be going, and we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going. But if it gets really bad, then it's good to know that I don't gotta buy tires. I just gotta keep just sell, and we'll be good. Market on OfferUp, and, you know, just make sure you answer when you put an ad on OfferUp. When you sell, you take down the ad. You know, you don't want to be that annoying guy that doesn't take down their ad when you sell something. You know, keep it moving forward, keep your business moving clean, and you have sales, no problem. You'll be able to continue to sell and list and sell. It ain't gonna be no problem when it comes to, like, if there's hard times, really hard times. We'll see if how hard times become. As for myself at the shop, I have noticed a decline in sales recently. A lot has to do with the weather, but still, like, you know, when it's sunny, you get more sales. When it's all like raining, it's like less sales. But still, like, there has been a decline in the last 2 months or so in sales. Although we're still pretty good, but, you know, you can tell it's like nowhere how it was before, which is cool. I saved my money. I bought my tires. I'm cool now. Like, whatever happens, we're good. You know, I got my multiple streams of income. I got, you know, we're ready for this whole thing. You know, they say you gotta save for a rainy day, so prepare for a rainy day. But yeah, I mean, that's what's going on right now. A lot of crazy things are changing with real estate too. Prices are dropping, less sales, less buyers. I have one of my properties for sale right now. I've only gotten one offer. That's it. I was expecting more, but we're gonna hold off for the right buyer. I'm doing a sale, and then I'm gonna be doing a 1031. On my 1031, I'm gonna be purchasing a property more conservatively than I previously thought. When I first listed it about a month ago, I have noticed a decline in 1 month. In 1 month, I didn't notice a decline in the business, and when it comes to the real estate business. So I'll just be, you know, buying a smaller property than I thought originally. Like, if I was shooting for, let's say, like 10 units, then I'll probably buy something about 7 units, right? So just, you know, each unit out here in Cali, it's $135K. So, you know, let's say if I go out of state with the 1031, I'll, you know, instead of buying like a $1 million property, I'll probably buy like I don't know, probably 500,000, you know, minimize my risk. Because when shit hits the fan and you have, like, you know, potential multiple evictions, that's a big hit, man. Evictions are, like, real hard if you got multiple ones going on. I've had multiples going on at one time, and it's not fun. You're like, man, I'm not making money, you know. It's just there, and the tenant's living there for free, and but, you know, if that happens, it's gonna be few here, a few there. It's not gonna be a lot, because I'm getting a little bit better quality stuff now than I was before. So a little bit better quality when it comes to the tenants and the properties. So But moving forward, I just whoever wants to get into the business, I think it's a great business still to get into. Even though you're gonna be going into it as a downturn. But I mean, I'm just saying, if you're going to compare to other businesses, I mean, the insurance business is fucking getting destroyed right now. Like, it got hit hard about 2 months ago, and it's slow now. I know a couple people in the business. I'm talking about car insurance. I mean, it's never gonna go away again. That insurance is very solid, but you know, if you have to live on it one stream of income, I think you know, you probably wouldn't want to spend no money right now and just, I don't know, potentially live off your savings or something. You know, I don't know. Like I see them get that hit that hard. So, you know, a lot of other industries, real estate industry is gonna get hit hard when it comes to the salespeople with the real estate agents. You know, it's projected that, you know, it was 400,000 sales a year were being made. Projected about, like, you know, 12 months from now, it's gonna be about in the 200s. So you're gonna get pretty hit hard with sales too. I guess you'll be all right. Whoever is living below their means, you know, saving some money, you know, not going after new cars and, you know, getting to big debt, it's gonna be fine. But if right now you're trying to buy a Lambo, man, you're gonna get hit pretty hard. I mean, if you know, let's say all you have is like 80 grand for the down payment, and you have no assets, no multiple streams of income, and you only have like one stream of income, yeah, I think you're gonna get hit pretty hard. You know, that type of person right there. But we had some good sales today, but they were not like big profit sales. They were just like a lot of them. Also like labors and new sensor, TPMS. By the way, if you're gonna be in the tire shop business, or if you're in the tire shop business right now, you have to be selling TPMS sensors. Like I don't see any way around it now. I mean, I already had it, and both ways, and it's definitely better. TPMS sensors just go hand in hand with the business. So if you're watching this video right now and you don't sell TPMS sensors, and you're doing service, then you're messing up big time. You should be going after right now, looking for a person after this video, going online, looking for people who, a company that sells TPMS sensors, and calling them up during the week and seeing what service they offer. Let me tell you what they should offer if you're gonna go do business with them. They're gonna sell you sensors and they're gonna sell you the machines. Yes, they make their money, but what you're gonna get back is you're gonna have them always available when you have issues. Hey, this car's coming. Does this sensor work with that car? So ahead of time, before you even start taking off the sensor, you'll know the answer. If it doesn't, then they can come bring you the sensor while, you know, you tell them, hey, well, can you bring it? And they're like, you know, as soon as they can, they'll bring it like in an hour or something like that. Those guys are mobile and they want to sell sensors, so they'll sell you. And yeah, those sensors potentially be more expensive, but you know, it's gonna go towards the buyer's gonna pay that sensor, so even though it's not gonna be like your cheaper ones. So like, check it out. So like on average, like say like you're gonna be paying like 25 to 30 bucks a sensor with these guys, and let's say, you know, the other ones, the aftermarket, I'm sorry, not the uncommon ones. The uncommon ones will be costing you more, but you're gonna have that sale. So a lot of times, you know, got a car on the way, I'll hit them up, and then they'll be like, all right, I'll bring it, and they'll come like, well, I'm doing the car, they'll come and bring me the sensor and I'll install it. Or if there's issues with me not being able to program it with my current scanners, then I'll hit them up, and then they'll come and then they'll use their other scanners. So I also highly recommend, you know, in the beginning you probably have one scanner, and then you probably like get another scanner, and then you get another one. So You are gonna need multiple scanners because sometimes it doesn't work with that one, it doesn't work with this one. Or like today, we had 2 customers that were interested in some sensors. One of my guys used one scanner and the other guy used the other scanner. So if you know the TPMS reset procedures, it takes about, let's say, a few minutes, let's say 15 minutes or so. And you don't want to interrupt the other guy while the other customer pulls in. All you do is just grab the other scanner, you go and use it, and don't bother the other guy doing his job programming the TPMS sensors. So big tip there. You gotta have multiple scanners, multiple sensors in stock. Of course, some knowledge, but you'll get the knowledge when it comes down to like doing it. And you're gonna have experienced guys that sell you the sensors. So like every time you call, right away they answer, and then they tell you what to do or what sensors to use, or you understand what I'm saying. So that's what you're gonna need if you're gonna be selling sensors. I do not recommend you buy sensors online and you buy them for cheaper, and then you buy a scanner online cheaper, and you're gonna do it all on your own because you try to save a few bucks. At a tire shop, you're gonna need the best service you can get, and that is people who are better than you. In this case, more smarter than you in the TPMS world, and it's gonna be invaluable. I mean, don't even compare about how much money you can save, buy some sensors over there compared to you buying their sensors. But man, the knowledge they bring, I'm telling you, like out of 10 people, I have to call these guys like at least 3 times for 3 of these cars, because there's a lot of different cars out there, man, like Land Rovers and Subarus, and you know, those things are not common. Like Mercedes that comes in, like you guys just double check about those TPMS sensors. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, we did some of those today. Well, we did actually one sale, but one potential future sale on that. New tires, it's you know, beautiful when you have a lot of tires to choose from. It just, do you have them? Yep. What's the price? Yep. You know, like there it is. Do you have them stock? Yes. Here's the potential price. Yeah, we sold some Goodyears today, 235 75 15s. Have them in stock. I mean, it's just awesome when you have tires in stock, man. Like even yesterday's sales were like all day. Like yesterday we sold a whole bunch of new ones yesterday. Sets of fours, twos, singles. It's just like, you have them, yes, let's do it. You have them, yes, let's do it. It's just like, man, it's awesome. So very important. You need that cash flow to be healthy in the business. Multiple, and I get it, it's very expensive buying these tires, but trust me, it's well worth it. Even going broke and having a shitload of tires, it's more better than like having money and having a little bit of tires, because it does 2 things. You can sell right away fast, get your money real quick. 2, you make a profit with that. So very, very important. I know I say this all the time with my videos. It's just the way it is with inventory. It's so important. I just love it. It's just a game changer. I mean, I've done it. I've been through it with no inventory, with a little bit of inventory, and it's just 3 times better when you have a lot more inventory. Let me put it like that. 3 times better. So when I'm a little slower, I've been working on my cars, and we pulled out the motor on this one right here. There's that motor. It's a 408 LS, stroked out, forged internals. We're gonna be putting another motor in it, same thing, but just another motor. Send that one to get rebuilt. And yeah, I mean, you know, you can do mechanic work at your shop and it'll be very profitable. I like it too, for the business of adding a mechanic shop with the tire shop. It just goes hand in hand. I really love that. There's so much work to do when it comes to mechanic work, but I didn't want to do that route. Once I I got this lift. It was a 50-50. I was gonna do that, but once I got the lift and I saw it was so busy, and I was like, you know what? It's just gonna be for my friends, for my family, for myself. This lift, no customers. You know, I don't want another car in the way. I'd rather just be pretty empty with my cars over there. We need to do something like we did right here. Right away, we bring it in, start working on it. We started digging away. I think was it Friday? We pulled it out yesterday and Saturday. Today I haven't even touched this car. But so yeah, I pulled out today. It's the whole car, but it was running and off. It's just that we want to just build it way better from what it is. I just love very strong builds. See this section, the tires went out. We already started organizing again. We cut the new one. They were all gone, by the way. All these you see here are already from like recently. This is a few days, by the way. I think this is from Wednesday and up, I believe. All these tires that we sold and cut. We cleaned out the front. I like to have everything clean, nice and swept, everything in order. I get to work very comfortably when it's all organized. And here's the setup. You guys already see my videos. You guys see that recently I just bought this machine. It's a beautiful thing. I really love this vibe. I keep saying it, but man, this is an awesome addition to the business. It's pretty much a cheetah on a machine. So it's awesome. We got machines running really strong, smooth. Everything works. So when we still have 4 tires to be doing, we have 4 guys on the machines. The first 3 get on this. By the time the other guy comes, this one's already done. And then this guy just throws it on. We get jobs out fast. Just go. But I even have the choice of like, if I want to like not have 4 guys at one point, I can just have like 3 guys. If I want to like save some money with 1 employee, I have that option. I have no need right now to do that. I have everybody coming in still. And you know, make sure that we have great service. I want us to be the best service shop in everywhere. I don't want anybody to have better service than me. So if I have to drop you know, days or hours or whatever, then I'll do it. But even the last Saturday, I had an extra guy, so it was like 5 of us. And even though I didn't need him, but it made it a lot easier when we were all packed, very busy, and it was worth having the 5th guy here. And again, this is like during the slow time, by the way, and I still had my 5 guys that day, but it wasn't that slow, by the way. It's just what I'm saying, like, you have options, man. I love the tire shop business. Here, what do we do? We've been signing some of these sizes, the bigger truck 16s, the newer truck 16s. Yeah, everything just very diverse when it comes to what kind of inventory as well. I mean, you know, people ask me, you know, what tire size should I have? And you know, to tell you the truth, where I'm at here in Cali, everything sells, man. Like, if you're gonna ask me what sizes, you know, a better question should be what sizes shouldn't I carry? And that's way easier, because let's say there's like 200 sizes. It's not that many, but let me just say, if there was, I'll probably like be able to say 7 of them, you know. 7 of them, like, so you'll be carrying like 192 sizes, and they all sell. Just the question is, which sells faster and which sells slower? They're all gonna sell. I'm telling you, everything sells. Look at this stuff. I don't even know what this is. 265, 35, 18. You think that's gonna sell? I would think so. But yeah, I mean, do you guys thinking about coming to the business or starting your own business, I mean, you gotta have a little bit of everything. The Black Mamba. Yeah. So yeah, organization, man, we need to do a lot more still. Never ending. See down here, I want to get rid of this stuff and fill all like 15s. I gotta put everything to its freaking spot. I mean, now we have some time to do it. We didn't have it with enough time. We were super slammed with work, but now we are gonna have some time. Same goes with the ads. Like before, I wouldn't have time. I think I'm gonna have some time to make ads now. Just posting all kinds of, man, it's so much freaking sizes, dude. It's like, just looking at these sizes right now, it's like there's so much you can do when you have so much like inventory, and posting those ads, it just accelerates the sales. So if you have like a lot of same sizes to sell, you can make one ad, and every time they freaking hit you up, you always answer like yes, yes, yes. I mean, you gotta be, just doing a decent average job, and you make a lot of sales online. Just hit answer when they hit you up, and how much tread life do they have? Oh, they have 75% life. And where are you located? I'm located over here. And when can I come by? You can come by during these hours from 8 to 6, and you say, all right, I'll be there. And then they show up and you sell. I mean, it's not hard. You just gotta keep doing it, and not stop. But again, I'm probably gonna jump on that soon, just so you know. So I'll let you guys know. If it gets that slow, then I gotta make some ads. I'll make ads, get a bunch of sales. But I love it. I mean, there's so much like ways to make money in the business. It's like you're not gonna go broke in the tire shop business if you do it right. You're only gonna grow and grow and grow, and it's up to you however big you want to take it. And again, I don't want it to go super big. Like there's other guys in the business that have like a lot of fucking crazy amount of business, way more than me. And I know the shops, by the way. I don't know them personally, but that's what they wanted to do, and that's what they did. For me, I love real estate, so I'm gonna just continue to do my thing on real estate, because one day I'm not gonna have to be able to work. I mean, it's already coming soon if I want to. Like, I think in like 2 years, once I do my last deal and make it strong, then I'll have the option to like never work again if I want. And that's including messing with my cars and all that. Like I'm talking about like buying all the car parts and all that. Like, that's pretty expensive, but if you just if I just like, all right, I want to buy these car parts this month, next month I'll buy those car parts, because the real estate income just coming in. That's something I can do, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm just saying it's gonna be a possibility. But and I'm talking about like not like cutting down my expenses at all or nothing like that. I'm just so big. I just love real estate. I mean, again, you can't do it without a business. You need both. Like Robert Kiyosaki says, if you know Robert Kiyosaki, he says, the purpose of my business was created so they can buy my real estate. And that's exactly how I felt like about 10 years ago. But once you're making money everywhere, you're like, it don't matter, man. Like money's money. Is like just business is great, properties are great, I value both equally, right? But eventually you're not gonna have that strength, and you're not gonna want to do business like forever. You're gonna want to retire one day. We all say we don't want to retire never, but there's gonna be that one point, be like, man, you stop working for a bit, you kick back, and then, all right, you have that option of going back to work. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna go back to work. I'm gonna keep doing this. I guess you kind of get lazy, maybe, but you deserve it if you make that much passive income, right? Or if you guys like work 3 months out of the year and rest like 6 months and then work another 3 months and stuff like that. I mean, everybody does what they want to eventually, but it's good to know that you have that option later on if you build a nice, strong portfolio of like rental properties. And I mean, I'm sure there's other businesses that can make, a good amount of passive income. But I know real estate best, so that's why I just love to talk about real estate and tire shops. All right, so tomorrow, Monday, what do I gotta do tomorrow? I'm gonna go check out a rental property that someone's selling me. This one is available for seller financing, so that means I don't have to have qualifications of like, oh, how much I make, how much the property makes. It's all based off whatever the buyer and the seller agrees on. Interest rate, down payment, monthly mortgage, payments, and so that's a great opportunity. I just don't know if it's right for me. I know it's gonna be a ton of work to get that property going and making it cash flow more than the mortgage payment per month. It's just, I gotta see it for myself. I don't know the area. I can point to you where it's at, but it's really far. It's like, it's not that crazy far, but from here it's about an hour, 10 minutes. But it's gonna be a lot of work to make it happen. So I don't know. I've never really been in that area really good. But if you see behind these rocks, these white rocks, there's a huge mountain behind it. I don't know if you can see the mountain way over there, but it goes all the way to like kind of like Victorville area. You got to go around the mountain to get to Victorville. But the city is right behind that mountain, and there's no way to get to that mountain. There's only go through. You can't go through it. You got to go around it this way. But it's closer if you go around that way, close to the Victorville area. But that area over there, I don't know. I gotta go see it myself. I've been there like twice, but I really gotta see the area and I gotta see the property, and so that's what I gotta do tomorrow. It could be yes, I want to make forward to it. It could be yes, I want to partner with somebody to get it, or it could be a quick no. This is just way too much work for me. It just when you get to know a lot of people, you get to build relationships. They see that you're good at doing business, so you come across opportunities, and this is a very good opportunity for the right person. It could be a wrong opportunity for me. I gotta see it for myself, so that's what I gotta do. But it's good to know that I have a strong team here at the tire shop. I can leave and not worry about them like being super lazy, then turning away customers because they don't want to mount tires, not making sales. My team, everybody wants to work, and let's do this, right? Let's put these tires on, and and tell the customers, like let's get this done, right? So then it allows me to go do things like this, and what that does is potentially get into a new business opportunity, which in this case a property, and we'll see if it's right and it's good, and so that's one thing I gotta do tomorrow. So pretty much I come open, I set everything up, open up everything, I have breakfast, and then I'm able to leave after that when my team is all like ready to work, and we'll see what happens. But you guys come into the tire shop business, again, I always say, also think about the real estate business. You're gonna come in and you'll learn little by little. I recommend this one website It's called Bigger Pockets. They have podcasts also. Man, you listen to those things. It's every time I listen to a freaking podcast, I learn something new. And I've been doing this for many years, and it's just always never ending. It's just so huge that you can never learn everything. So always learning, and so also when I'm looking for my next property all the time, always. I'm gonna probably look at about freaking, I don't know, 700 properties to find the one that I want to buy. Everyone recommends, you want to buy a property, make sure you look at minimum 100, right? But if you want to be really sure, you look way more than that. But that's just the way I am. You don't have to do that. The way I am. Just make sure. It's probably gonna be my biggest deal I've ever made in my life. So I want to make sure it's the right one, perfect, nothing because I didn't do enough homework. It's gonna be like the hardest thing, kind of. I think. We'll see, but I just want to be super prepared. So if you're, you got some little extra time, go ahead and open up that realtor.com. Check out the MLS properties. You can type in nearby you or look at how to stay, look at the prices, and you're gonna see it's a lot more attainable than what you probably thought if you don't look at properties all the time. And you'll be like, man, this is pretty cheap. I can afford this. And then you start learning, these are the good properties. And these are not the good properties. Like bad area, low population, and stuff like that. It's like low metro. And it's like, oh shit. Or you'd be like, wow, it's a badass property. Like this is mobile home park. This one has a gang of population in the city, even more in the metro. And you're like, man, it has city utilities, and with time you learn more of this stuff, and you're like, oh shit, like this is a good property to buy. If I had the money, I'll buy this thing right now, right? But it's like that's just how it is when you start getting into it. You just start learning more. But should be good. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Have a good one. Mamba out.